Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to all my respected viewers. I am your host Maria, and I am very much happy today because of the guest that we have today in our show, an honorable guest, amazing guest. So we will start an insightful conversation with our guest, and we will start our session with the introduction of our guest. So, Assalamu alaikum, Bushra. How are you?
Walaikum Assalam, Maria. Alhamdulillah, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fine, Alhamdulillah. So, Bushra, kindly introduce yourself.
Okay. First of all, thank you so much for inviting me on your show. As far as my introduction is concerned, my name is Bushra Ambreen, and I have done MPhil in chemistry from University of Agriculture, Faisalabad, and I am connected to teaching profession since last 4 years, and I have also spent 2 years of teaching via online mode during COVID pandemic season, and yeah, after that I have continued towards regular physical mode, and till then I am teaching in a university to undergraduate and postgraduate students. Mainly we are focused at BS classes, BS honors 4 year degree program, but I have also taught many sessions of MSc chemistry as well.
Okay.
And
Mash-
as far as my part-time or hobbies are concerned, my part-time activities or hobbies are concerned, I do content writing, but if I talk about my major specialty or my profession, that is definitely chemistry teaching.
Mashallah, that's great. So, you have just mentioned that you are teaching at university level. So, how is your experience
Yes,
up till now
yes.
teaching at a tertiary level or at university level? Kindly share your experience with our audience.
Can you please repeat your question, Maria?
My question is that can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. As I have already mentioned that we are having some sort of electricity shutdown due to thunderstorm. So that is why connectivity is a little bit low today. But generally, it
Okay.
has no issue.
I'll repeat my question. I'm asking that you have mentioned that you are teaching at university level. So, kindly share your experience with our audience. How is your experience up till now, teaching at tertiary level or at university level? What are the
Uh,
difficulties you are facing, or the challenges, or how good it is
uh,
going now?
Okay. As far as challenges or difficulties are concerned, I don't feel like having any difficulty up till now. Because, in my opinion, I feel like it is much more difficult to teach at a Montessori level than teaching at a university level. Because we have elder students who are enough mature to how to deal with them. They can understand your topic, they can understand your point, and we don't have to manage the classroom as compared to a Montessori teacher who has to take care of all the children one by one, whether we are talking about Montessori level, primary or middle section level even. We don't have much difficulty as compared to those teachers, as the students are old enough, mature enough to understand the topic, understand the point, understand the logic, or
Okay, that's great, mashallah. Can you hear me, Bushra? Okay. So my next question is that I have also gone through your profile, and you have also mentioned over there that you are also a content writer.
Mhm.
So, what you will tell about this experience of content writing? How good it is going up till now, and what inspired you to be a content writer?
As far as the content writing as far as the content writing is concerned, this is not you can say, or
the internet.
for some time. Yeah, I'm so sorry for that.
It's
That
okay,
is
you
why
can
I was not.
continue. No, it's okay, it's okay. You
Sorry.
can continue. It's okay, you can continue.
Yes.
It's okay now.
Okay. Okay. So I have started content writing as a side activity, or you can say a part-time hobby during COVID pandemic, when we had a lot of time apart from doing our house chores and everything. Content writing. I have gone through different YouTube channels, and
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Maria, for every difficulty that you had to face. But
It's okay.
still, we are having some sort of weather issues. So that is why I am still having internet connectivity issue.
No, it's okay. It's common, and when we are doing conversation online, we all have to face all these troubles. Okay,
Oh
so
yeah.
my next question is that yeah, now you have entered into a digital world. We are talking online. We are having conversation meetings online. How much important is this digital? You can say the presence of a digital media or the social media. What is the importance of it in your life?
Social media is very very important for all of us, and to be very honest, we I everyone, including me, we used to spend a lot of our time on social media on different platforms. But since then I feel like there was not much education related to internet freelancing, so many of us used to spend maximum of our time on social media and so we used to spend maximum of our time in part-time activities. But after that I realized that there is a huge world outside working as online. So as far as the physical opportunities are concerned, there could be much more opportunities that could be found online, whether on Facebook, LinkedIn, or every other social media platforms, Fiverr, Upwork, or anywhere we can have equal opportunity as compared to the physical job standards. And definitely earning, in terms of earning, if I say, there could be much more we can achieve as compared to the physical job standards. So definitely online profession is gaining a lot of attention from every single human being, and especially from Pakistanis.
Yeah, that's true. I totally agree with you. So my next question is, you were talking about physical jobs or all these things. What differences do you feel between online learning and physically or on-site learning? Or
In
how
terms of
can you differentiate these two, in your opinion?
online learning, I feel like when we start online learning, in terms of, if I talk about in terms of learning, when I had started learning myself during COVID pandemic, or I felt it really difficult. I used to tell my student there is no difference between physical learning and online learning. We are putting as much effort, as much as effort we used to put in classroom mode, physical mode. But they used to tell me, no madam, there's a lot of difference, we can't hear you, sometimes there is an internet connectivity issue, sometimes we are not able to understand your point, your logic. Because my subject is related to totally understanding logics, and we have to prove everything. So definitely whiteboard and different other tools are needed to communicate, to understand, and to deliver my point towards to students. But when I started learning online, I initially I felt like definitely it is a little bit difficult as compared to physical mode. But with the passage of time, I simply I would say I had modified myself towards that tools, and specifically towards how we can understand others point, and we can also convey our point. So in terms of teaching, I say, and in terms of learning, both definitely are a little bit difficult. But as long as you are totally intended to learn something or teach something, you can do it, whether physical or online.
That's great. So, ma'am, what do you think? How do you keep yourself motivated? If you have a short-term goal or a long-term goal, whatever, what kind of motivation do you take, or from where do you take any kind of motivation
My
to
only
keep?
motivation, I would say, is that everybody in today's date, in today's century, need to be independent. Everyone should be financially empowered. There should be no discrimination between male and female, men and women. There should be no differentiation. And especially I think women should be much more empowered, and so that they do not have to face any kind of ambiguity, difficulty in their life, even before marriage or after marriage. They should be financially independent, and this is the only motivation that keeps me going whenever I feel some difficulty, or I'm not feeling like doing anything, doing any job. I feel tired. This is the only motivation that I feel. Especially my father used to say, every girl should be financially empowered, and she should be independent, and she should be able to handle herself. So this is the only motivation that keeps me going.
That's great. That's a great suggestion to all our viewers. Another challenge that most of the people face, especially the ladies or the females, that is the time management. So, what is your strategy about it? How do you manage your time?
To be very honest, Maria, I would say if you really want to do something, you can do it anyway. uh, you can manage your time, you can do each and everything simultaneously without having any issue. So it all depends upon, for me, I this is my suggestion. I feel like this all depends upon your own willpower. As long as you feel motivated, you feel like you have to do something for yourself, you can do everything. You can manage everything, your house, your work, everything you can manage simultaneously, as long as your willpower show you or tells you that you can do everything.
I totally agree. That's true. So, my next question is, Amreen, that we are talking about, we have talked about the goals of long term or short term goals. What are your goals in your life, either short term or long term?
My short term or long term goals?
Yes,
Okay, short-term goals. Initially, if I talk about my short-term goals, I feel like I had to be more, you can say, confident, and I feel like I need to be more happy in my own life. And as far as long-term goals are concerned, I have to do a lot of things. I seriously have to do a lot of things. I have to work on my home project. I have also I have to work on my every kind of financial empowerment, technology, or in terms of your basic life needs, facilities. I have to work on each and everything, and I am working. But short-term goals are to make myself satisfied, happy, and to be, sabir in every possible way. Whether whatever the conditions are, we need to do sabr, and I'm trying to make much more efforts on this.
that's great. That's great. So, another question. My next question is, being a woman, there are many things that a woman has to face when she comes in a professional life and also her personal life. What are the things that help you to keep a balance between your professional and personal life?
Um, I think as long as you have a sporting hand, your sporting hand on your back, in terms of whether it could be your father or it could be your husband, you can do anything, and your family plays definitely a major role in making you keeps going and not getting tired from anything. Or as far as I talk about a balance between personal and professional life, I think the same answer goes with both the questions. As long as you have a sporting family, you have a sporting hand on your back, you can do anything. You can manage your personal life, you can manage your professional life simultaneously without having any kind of issue.
Okay, that's great. Now, I have some informal questions as well. Uh,
Hmm.
you belong to Dera Ghazi Khan. That
जी
you have
जी.
mentioned in your last interview. I was watching your interview. That was quite great, and both of you, the guest and the host, both were doing really great conversation.
Thank you so
So,
much.
kindly, can you give me or our audience a picture about your area, Dera Ghazi Khan? What is famous about your region or that area, or something good about it? Because you have also mentioned
Um,
in the interview, I will, sorry, I will little bit add in it that you also have mentioned in your interview that most of the people think that it is a backward area. So I
yes.
want my audience to know that it's not like that. So your answer will elaborate more about it.
Yes, thank you so much for raising this issue again. I am seriously a kind of a person who is more connected to her city and her area, her location. So for me, Dera Ghazi Khan is everything. I don't feel like leaving this city or setting my career anywhere other in Pakistan. Um, if I talk about why I have clearly mentioned that many people think it as a backward area, it is definitely the thinking of many of surrounders, DG Khan surrounders, especially I don't know if I'm talking this thing on your show, it will create any issue or not. But Upper Punjab mainly thinks that South Punjab is nothing. There is no facilities, nothing. But if I talk about Dera Ghazi Khan, it is the center point of whole Pakistan. It is connecting all four provinces, um, uh, by road. It is the only city that is connecting whole four provinces simultaneously. And there are much more important things. Medical college. There are medical colleges. There are universities. There are atomic energy main, you can say, offices, headquarters, a little bit. So definitely, I don't think so. In terms of education, if I talk about, the literacy rate is up to 90%, so which is definitely a great achievement. And I think it is now it is not a backward area. It has improved a lot, and we the people have also improved a lot.
There's no doubt in it. It's not a backward area, and your answer has given a detail to all of our audience, and it was really nice to hear about all the things that you have mentioned in your answer. So my next question is that as a nation, what do you think? What is your opinion? As a nation, how can we become more stable? What are the things that you think that if we adopt those things, we can become more stable as a nation?
There is a simple rule. I feel like if we stop corruption, or we could make any effort to in maintaining law and order, stop corruption. And the only thing as a person everybody needs to do that is do our own job with honesty. There should be no dishonesty, and whenever everybody start doing its job with whole heart, with honesty, I guess our city, country will have a much more stability and definitely betterment, inshallah. And this is the only thing I feel like. There are a lot of issues, there are a lot of issues, but from where we can start is correcting ourselves, and then we can point our finger to some other people. And as far as we are not even concerned correcting ourselves, how we can point our finger to others and say something about themselves. So we need to maintain honesty and our own behavior, our own work, our own job. Then definitely this thinking will definitely create a lot of stability.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, and I believe it too that first of all, we will start from ourselves. Charity begins at home, so we should start from ourselves and then we can point out any other person. Uh,
Exactly,
so,
exactly.
Busha, what do you think? You have been spent period and of your academics. What was the difference in that era of education? What difference do you feel? How the teachers have done their duty in those periods, and now what are the difference between teaching methods, or what do you feel about them? Now you are a teacher, so what differences do you feel between those periods, your academics and now your professional life as a teacher?
If I talk about differences between when I was student and when I am teacher, the major difference, this is the answer that I'm giving is on behalf of everybody, because we discussed this issue in our office that during our study era we used to be very obedient and polite. But now I think social media has a little bit influenced everybody, a little bit influenced everybody. But internet is a huge opportunity for everyone, but sometime we need to put a check and balance on our kids, that how they are using the social media or the internet, whether it is fruitful for them or not. So a little bit, the difference I feel is the students now have much more, not, I will not say confidence, but a little bit or confidence. So some students, but not everybody, some students are to be to our teacher. So this is the difference I feel. We used to be very obedient to our teachers, and there was no chance saying a word in front of them. But students nowadays are not, don't fear from anything. A fear of teacher, or I can say obedience of teacher has reduced a little bit, which I don't feel like is a good initiative or a good change. This should not be happening. But I feel like inshallah they will improve much more whenever they will be in their professional life. When until you are students, but you don't learn major lessons of your life until you are students. Whenever you become teacher or whenever you enter into your professional life, you begin to learn most professional lessons or most important things in your life. So definitely when they will be in their professional life, they will learn a lot to change their behavior or change their obedience towards mentor teachers. And this will be then great, inshallah.
Mashallah, that's great. So my next question is, Bushra, nowadays you are also taking confidence building classes.
Mhm.
Can you please share your learning about those classes? What differences do you feel in yourself after taking the session, confidence building session? How much improved or how much boost up your confidence has been boosted up? What do you feel?
It is a great session by Madam Usma. She has done a lot to improve our confidence level. As I have already mentioned in my previous interview, I am teaching since past 4 years. So and I have also taught 2 years of my life via online mode. But still, I didn't feel like I am much confident. I can come live on Facebook, on any other social media platform, live talking. This used to be seen to like a dream, but I didn't think like that I can do it anyway. When I remember some of the sayings of Madam Usma, and then definitely I felt like yes, I can do this, and she has done a great job. She has developed a lot of confidence in us, and definitely this is the reason I am here.
That's true, mashallah. She's doing a great job with her team. We are heading towards the end of our interview session. My next question is what do you think? What are the okay? Okay, so there is some problem with the internet of our guest. So we will end up our interview session over here, and I will meet you with another amazing guest in the next session. Till then, thank you. Allah Hafiz.